YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Today is the first day of free agency for NBA, and as you guys know, or if you guys live under a rock, but LeBron James is a free agent again. And, wherever he signs is going to be massive news. I mean, this, obviously one of the greatest players of all time, in my opinion, the greatest, and this dude is 41 years old and is also the biggest storyline in the NBA. Kind of says a lot. And yeah, man, I mean, wherever he signs is just absurd. He wants to play for a contending team. He doesn't care about the money anymore. And, I have I think, my three dreams. I mean, obviously, like, my dream scenario would be like, San Antonio or like the Knicks or like the Thunder. But LeBron's not going to play for the Thunder. He's not going to play for the Spurs. The Knicks, I don't think they have I don't think they have the money or anything to even do that, but I don't see that shit happening. I think my dream scenario is for him to go to Miami. And this is why. Miami just signed Tim Hardaway Jr., or Sr., whatever the fuck his name is. Tim Hardaway Jr., who is a great three-point shooter, good defender, all of that. They also have Davion Mitchell, who is a Baylor legend and is a great point guard, like defensive-wise, but he's a guy that can come off the bench because LeBron can run point guard, as he did for the 2020 Lakers and the bubble. And LeBron could get you 20 and 10 a game. 20 points, 10 fucking assists a game. That's just who he is. He could literally be prime fucking Magic Johnson. And then you have a front court of Bam Adebayo, shout out Flight Reacts, and Giannis Acumpo. And then, mind you, at the 3, you have Andrew Wiggins, who's a great 3-and-D kind of wing defender, but also can score, shoot, all that. And then Tim Hardaway Jr. And then LeBron at point guard. I think that is the best case scenario for LeBron, is to go to Miami or Cleveland. Obviously, to go home and, go back to where it all started. Obviously, with that team, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, then you got LeBron, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. I think if it's not Miami, I think it's Cleveland. The only issue I have with that team, I don't like James Harden and Spida are kind of playoff droppers, in my opinion. I heard rumors that, obviously the Celtics are trying to move on from Jaylen Brown. Could you imagine, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, and then LeBron? Jaylen Brown has that finals MVP, man, so he has that experience. I think the Cavs are just missing that. Similar with the Spurs. I think the dream scenario would LeBron go to the Spurs, because that's what they're missing. They were up in all of those games against the Knicks in the finals. And they lost they were up by 10 points in every single one of those games, and they lost 4 of them. I think LeBron going to Miami would be fucking so cool to watch. Now, again, there's also the Warriors. But there's also rumors that, what's it called? There's rumors now that, at first it was if they get AD, then they could get LeBron, which I could see happening. The problem with that is that team's filthy, but it's like, dude, it's the West. That team, I don't think, is beating a young Spurs team with more energy and shit like that. And also the Thunder. Go to the East, LeBron. Go to Miami. If you make it to the playoffs and lose, whatever. LeBron cares more about winning and having fun and happiness and all that. And in LA, you're not going to get that because that team doesn't know how to fucking build the roster. They just extended Austin Reeves, who played terrible in the fucking playoffs. Every single year he plays terrible in the playoffs. So they're left with Luka, and now they're trying to get guys like Walker Kessler or Peyton Watson, which would be good pickups for them. And yeah, but that's pretty much it, YouTube. I just want to come on here and say, you guys know me. I'm a fucking massive LeBron guy. I love LeBron, not only on the court, but just such a great person off the court. He never gets into issues with anything, and just seems like a genuine good person. And yeah, man, so I'm excited to see where LeBron goes. Obviously, shit's not going to happen anytime soon. LeBron's going to wait till probably the last week of July, because he's going to wait and he wants to really see all these teams build up, right? Like, for an example, if the Warriors, there's reports now that the Warriors aren't going to get AD because Wizards aren't listening to trade offers for him. But say they trade for him next week, then LeBron's mindset might go from Miami to shit. Let me go to the Warriors. If I'm LeBron, though, dude, you got to go to Miami. You played there already. Spoelstra, that's a great roster already. They're already making moves right now. They're doing trade offers. Cleveland's doing trade offers to try and open up cap space for Bron. But it's just simple. Miami or Cleveland. I think Miami would be, honestly, best bet to win a ring with that court of fucking like LeBron, Tim Hardaway Jr., Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, and Bam. I think that's a nasty roster. But yeah, man. YouTube, leave it down below. Where do you think LeBron is going to go? And yeah, man, make your predictions. Thank you guys for tuning in this YouTube video. I appreciate it, and just wanted to come on here and give a quick little speech about that, and yeah. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, drop a like, follow the Twitch. Links will be down below in the description. Follow the Instagram, Twitter, all of that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's night or day, whatever, when you're seeing this. And yeah, hopefully LeBron goes to Miami or back to Cleveland. Peace.